In an interview with Empire magazine, Gambit star Channing Tatum revealed some thoughts about the script for the solo X-Men spin-off movie. He was quoted saying the following: "Josh Zetumer just turned in the first draft of the script and it's killer. None of us were sure how he was going to deal with the X-Men world, but we're going to be changing some of the tropes of these movies. It's always about saving the world, but maybe we're going to shift things a little bit. There's so many ways you can take an origin story. You could do it like Batman Begins or a different take and go the Guardians of the Galaxy route. All I can say is I am super excited." Gambit will be released in AMC Theatres everywhere on October 7th, 2016. Christian, what do you think about Tatum's quote?
This probably last week we were talking about this too. Anytime an actor comes out and says, "Oh, it's going to be the best thing ever," you're like, well, what else is he going to say? But I think with Tatum, it kind of plays into the whole Ryan Reynolds thing with Deadpool. He's very excited to play this character. He can't, and I think that if he's been talks to play this character for a long time, even before Taylor Kitsch got it, they were talking about him. So I think that he's going to sell this to us no matter what. But I buy it. I believe that they're having a new take on it, and that we should get excited for it. It's tying into the universe. So I'm encouraged by them.
Mark? X-Men keeps getting bigger and bigger when you see something like Days of Future Past. You got from First Class to Days of Future Past, now to Apocalypse. I think that this is also like, hey, guys, we're not going to be saving the entire universe in this one. It's going to be a smaller story because it's going to focus on Gambit. And what Gambit brings to the table besides cards is personality, is a sense of humor, is an action presence. And when he compares, it sounds like that they're aiming for somewhere between the gritty take of Batman Begins and the fantastical elements that were Guardians of the Galaxy. So these are very early comments. These are things that you would expect anybody to say, like what Christian said. Nobody's going to come out and be like, I read the script and it was not that good.
I'm rethinking it.
Yeah, I wish I didn't sign the papers, but I'm encouraged early. It doesn't mean a whole lot to me, but we're on the right path.
I like Channing Tatum as an actor, and I know people were bashing him. He has done some bad movies, but ever since I saw him in a Guide to Recognizing Your Saints, which Shia LaBeouf and Robert Downey Jr. were in, he was actually really good in it, so I never was down on him. However, when he was cast as Gambit, I don't see it. Honestly, I don't see him as that character. It's a great Photoshop.
Well done, Ray.
Yeah, I just don't see him as that character. I kind of see I forgot the actor's name, but he's in Age of Adeline. He's in Game of Thrones as Dany Targaryen's lover. That guy. I see him kind of like the more roguish kind of that type of guy.
Well, I think Tatum could have helped himself if he had said these comments in the accent that we're hoping to get.
Right.
Because that's a tough accent to nail. So if Channing Tatum can nail that accent and pull it off, then he can definitely be Gambit.
And I think he can, because he's one of these guys that he evolves as an actor, and he's a hard worker. Just look what he did in Foxcatcher. You can say, he's just walked around like a gorilla, but he absolutely embodied that guy. And that was a great performance by Tatum. And I think that if he wants to do the accent, and he practices it, he's a guy that's going to do it. Like, even when they talked about what he did at Foxcatcher, he became a wrestler. He was in there every day. He hurt himself just to do it. He's going to learn that accent. He'll learn it.
If the accent isn't good, I say just don't do it at all, right?
I agree.
Right? Just like Age of Ultron, we saw those made up European accents. I'd rather
did
them
not
just
see this coming.
Yeah, just don't do it, right? If you can't get it right, just don't do it at all. And and then I don't know about the origin story, if they're going to bring Mr. Sinister into it at all, because he plays a part of his origin, and they haven't brought him into the universe yet. So and wonder if he's going to show up in Age of Apocalypse? Is that
it's
just Apocalypse? Sorry, I keep having Age of everything's the age of.
Yeah. Well, it's been working for everyone else has been using it.
Yeah, exactly.
We call the film X-Men Age of Gambit.
Wow.
Gambit.
I don't know what that was.
Like a crust sandwich.
It's like a creepy French guy.
That's it's an older Gambit. It's a womanizing Gambit.
No, it's not.
It's Gambit's dog. That's who it was.